Greetings everyone, this is Char, and welcome back to the JustAskChar advice channel. If you have any questions or emails for advice, you can send them at JustAskChar@gmail.com. Today we have a letter from a young man, and I'm ready to get right on into it. He writes, "Hello Char. I need help in deciding on if I'm going to change programs. I'm trying to quit drinking. I've been to 2 places in my city, and it seems like they're down for a check, and that's it. The current AA meeting I go to is kind of sketchy. It's me and 2 women. The guy who mediates the meeting is an older black man. I pick up non-verbal vibes from him. One second he's cool toward me, but other times he cuts me off and changes the subjects. He takes his time with them, and he talks to them in a different tone of voice also. He slides papers or shoves them in my hand, but he hands them to the women. He jokes with them and laughs at their jokes, but he's always serious with me, and that makes me feel kind of bad. I'm just wondering, would I be wrong and just try to find another support group? Because I don't know if it's because I am young and there's tension with him toward me because he's older, and or the other elephant in the room. Black men aren't deserving of respect. I just don't feel welcome there." Thank you so much for your letter. Yes, change programs. You are paying for a service, and you're not feeling welcome, and he isn't giving you the help that you need. Yes, change programs. Check the description area in this video. I've listed 2 numbers. One is a 24-hour hotline that would help you over the phone any day or night, and you'll be able to speak with someone when you need some help. The other number I listed is a place that will help you find locations in your city. Some that you may have to pay for, and there are others that are free. It can be a number of reasons why this guy that mediates the meeting acts a certain way toward you. He can be battling an addiction himself or other problems, but it's unfortunate that it spills over to his job, and his job is to help people, give them tools, and help with solutions. Now, if you decide to address him, that's up to you. You know yourself. If it's something where you get angry and get to a point where you may want to hit him or something like that, don't approach him at all. That can just make things worse. But if you can address him in a way and just let him know that you're not getting what you need, then you can do that if you like. It may help the next person. Maybe he'll change. Maybe he can change. We don't really know. But what I like for you to do is to make sure you fill out the survey, because there's a survey when you begin, in the middle, and the end of any program. So make sure you fill out the form in your exit papers. Let them know what your experience was, and also that is the reason that you're leaving that particular program. These programs, they take those surveys seriously, especially if they receive any type of local or federal funds to keep going. And this program for sure will take your survey seriously, because they're losing money. You are a paying person. Also suggest attending a group therapy that has 6 or more people in it. I've always found that to be beneficial. And make sure there are other men in your circle. They can relate to some of the things that are challenging and that you're experiencing. When I attended group therapy sessions before, there were 2 tips that I found beneficial that can be used by men and women, and I never forget them. There was this lady, she had always mentioned getting a massage, and I think she was getting them weekly. Now, at the time that I was attending these sessions, insurance would take off so much and help pay for it. It was part of your health plan. They stopped that, I think, in 2014. No, even before that, I think 2012. But if you have an insurance that will help cover the costs, that's fine. But it isn't necessary to go weekly. That's more like a spa treatment. But twice a month and a minimum of once a month, I would recommend for anyone, because we use our bodies, exercise, just the stress of whatever we do physically. Just having 1 hour or an hour and a half of a massage can be very beneficial, very helpful for your health. And the second tip I received, it was from a young man. He only used his apartment for sleeping. He said he would get up in the morning, he would eat, have his lunch with him, gym clothes and everything. He would go to work, then he would go to the gym, shower. Sometimes he said he would grab a bite to eat before he go home, if he could, and if not, he would go home, eat, look at his mail, and go to sleep. But he always made sure it was bedtime or real close to bedtime when he went home. And I understood what he was saying, and he also explained it. If you're in the house, nothing to do, and especially if you don't have finances, people to talk to, or whatever it is, and this, of course, this is if you live alone, it can trigger certain things, different emotions and feelings and different things. So I understood what he was stating. Of course, if that isn't your situation, then that wouldn't be something that you can do. But with the massage, everyone can do that. Male, female, married, single, divorced, it doesn't matter. A massage would do a body good. Now, the type of person I am now, if I'm paying for a service and I'm not getting what I need, I would address the person. At one time, I would not have done that. I would have just left and moved on to the next one. And I can see myself as soon as he started changing the subject, I'm like, wait a minute, sir. I wasn't finished talking about that. Can you give me some pointers of what to do? Because I'm not for certain what I should do when I'm feeling this type of way, or if I'm experiencing this. And I'm sure he would have stopped and answered. Well, he would have had no choice, actually. I would have made sure of that. But that's just the person I am. But make sure you use all the tools that you have, the phone numbers, the survey, changing the facility. And again, if you can find one that is 6 or more, I find that will be better, because you hear from different people and you will find something that you can use with your recovery. And I wish you the best. Thank you, everyone, for tuning back in to Just Ask Char. And I ask, if you have any emails for advice, email me at justaskchar@gmail.com. And who knows, Your letter may be the next letter that I read. And until the next letter, peace.